Right, just to confirm, now your friend's here. Due to it being a level 5 prison, there is a search process that does go on before we enter the prison.
Yes, of course, gentlemen.
That'll be done once we go through gate 1, just so it's a bit secure.
Yes.
So if that's everyone, do you want to follow us through?
Yes, of course, sir. Let's go.
Let's go.
Right, once we're through, if you could just put your hands up and Mr. Head of Riot will do your search.
Okay, everybody, gentlemen in the line. Let's make an orderly fashion for the nice
I'll start with you, Mr. Kaiba. Just have a little pat down. Nothing that will poke me or stab me or inflict any damage.
No, I do not think so.
Yeah, you're all clear, mate.
Alright, once you've been searched, if you just come and stand over beside me, just so then.
Yes.
For you, Mr.
Yeah, that's
Kemp.
great, thank you. Obviously, due to it being a secure prison, we have to take precautions.
That's alright.
Lovely stuff, mate.
Mr. Cuphead, can you lose the cuff, please?
Excuse me, sir. Can you repeat that, please?
You can't.
Okay, though.
Mr. Jono, it is, as you say, it is one with him, you know. He is Mr. Pussycat, you know, you cannot... Yeah.
Hey, if it's part of your identity, it's part of your identity.
Yes.
Not a problem, not a problem.
Apologies, Mr. Camping, sir.
No problem, sir.
All good, mate. And last but not least, Mr. Gallagher.
Nice to
Leave
meet
the
you.
ugliest for last, I suppose.
Oh.
Well, no worries.
Oh, that would have been training, that
Everyone
shot there.
carry on?
Right, if you want to follow me, we'll take you through to the office area.
Oh.
Oh.
You have the ping ponging table in there?
Unfortunately, we do not.
Oh. Maybe if we make any monies from this, we donate the ping ponging table, yeah?
That sounds great with me.
Very good, very good.
Unfortunately, we don't have the budget to spend on equipment like that. The government is very tight with their budget.
Oh my goodness.
DJ.
To your right here, we do have the Bane cell block.
Take note and we'll do it.
Oh.
Yeah, cool stuff. Well, what's it like when it comes to like cracking down on cell phones, weapons, drugs, etc. inside the prison?
Pretty far with the riot on point, and that they help a lot. It's more if we do see a weapons and that, we do ask riot to come straight away.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so do you want to tell me a little bit about yourself and what made you go into this type of job?
Pardon, what's that?
Would you want to tell me a little bit about yourself and what made you come into this job?
Not much about me. What's about this job is my family was a HMP officer, so
it runs in the family kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got any relatives who work up in HMP currently?
No, they're all retired.
Ah, they're all retired. Okay, no problem. Okay, not a problem. Right, clip that for a second. Who's next in the chair? Because I want to do it 2 different individual shots.
Yes. Okay, could we also get some of the let's get some more questions about the you know, the carings, you know, the staffings, you know?
Ah, yeah.
Yes, how they feel the natty peoplings are treating of them, you know?
Is it best for DJ to sit next to Mr. Kemp and he can just ask all of us questions?
Yes, to be honest, actually, this would probably make more sense, Mr. Kemp.
Or if Mr. Kemp sat in the black chair and we all sat on the sofa.
Yeah.
It's up to...
Yeah, do that, yeah.
Yes.
So you've got DJ Moore, who you just spoke to. You've got Ricardo next to DJ. You've got Snozzer next to Ricardo. Then you've got
I'll
me,
probably
Jamie,
have that as an introduction part of it. Hold on.
and then you've got Eternity next to me.
So wait, who's
Never
going?
got Lord.
Is it still going to be me, or is it going to be someone else now?
Jamie,
Oh, that's perfect. That angle's perfect as well.
What's
I
that?
need
You're gonna sit down next to
Mr.
us.
Catty man, could you
Beautiful.
possibly put yourself behind Mr. Camping and get that shot? Yes. We can get
Yeah,
the
Mr.
over-shoulder
Boomarm,
shot.
can you just step back a tiny bit as well for me? There you go. The camera to me right next to Kaiba, they need to pick up the boom arm. Okay.
1 second, maybe if I come back here, it'll be better.
Yes. Watch out.
Yes,
Let me pop past you quickly, Lordy.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Do you wanna reel up that and run over it again?
Oh my goodness.
Don't worry about that. It'll be training that will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We always
Okay.
keep our offers up to date on training and stuff like that, so they'll
Oh,
just be
very
doing a
good.
bit of training now.
Actually, can you ask about this, Mr. Jono?
Yeah, I was just about to. So how often do you do training sessions here in the prison?
I'll let Mr. Riot speak about that because he is head of things like that with lethal weapons.
Would it not be best for recruitment to speak on that? As
Oh,
they
this is
do the
very true.
trainings?
Snozzer?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how often do you do training sessions here in HMP?
It just depends when people need training again.
Do you
Could
not
be
do
a-
any training sessions just to keep your body and your brain refreshed with everything? You know, with new inmates coming in all the time and stuff.
Sorry, mate. I'm just gonna mute in comms.
Sorry, as his radio on.
Yeah. What was you saying? Sorry.
Hey, we've got a problem, mate.
So do you do any training sessions to keep your brain and your body active and stuff like that?
Yeah, all the time. We just done a
I
couple
believe.
before you arrived, actually.
Oh, did you? Okay. Anything interesting?
Just a couple laps around the yard to keep fit.
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool stuff. Okay. So what can we do to ensure that prisoners are kept safe at all times? You know, from other inmates and stuff. What happens here?
It's always our forefront to make sure that the prisoners are safe. Obviously, they've committed a crime, and some of the crimes they commit might be disgusting, but at the end of the day, they are still human. So we treat every single person how we would all want to be treated, no matter. There's no prejudice in here. Obviously, if there's constant disrespect or constant not following orders, they do get put in segregation. But we always try to treat that as a last resort, as we would rather rehabilitate inmates rather than treat them horribly and make them, when they not adjust to outside life very well. Because if they've come in here and they're just treated like, part of my French, shit, then they're just going to go out with that same attitude. Whereas if we come in here and we treat them with a bit of kindness and respect, they're less likely to come back again.
Yeah. And do you ever get repeat offenders at all?
Yes, we do.
How often do you get repeat offenders?
It is quite often, unfortunately. We hate to see it, but when they do come back, we do know them. We know what they're like. We still try and rehabilitate them even more. But with some people, as you can understand, rehabilitation isn't really an option. They just keep reoffending, things like that. But we still treat them the exact same. We always care for them. But it's just unfortunate to see it come through, really.
Okay, as a part of HMP and yourselves,
What, you slags?
what could you do to make sure that all prisoners are safe at all times?
Are we someone sharing the screen?
Eternity, do you want to
I'll
answer
share
that?
my screen for you now, mate.
To keep say the question again.
So at all times, as a part of the whole HMP, not just individual staff members, but everyone included, what do you do to make sure that everybody is safe at all times?
For me and my officer's sake and making sure that everyone's safe, we always conduct searches when we're letting inmates out of their cells, just to make sure they have nothing deadly on them that could possibly hurt or hurt one of our colleagues. And yeah, just to make sure that doesn't happen.
Oh, very interesting.
Another thing we do to make sure, sorry to interrupt,
it's
make
okay.
sure they're always safe is we always have at least 3 members of staff inside the cell block at all times. That can be for anything to talk suicidal inmates down if they are threatening to jump over the barriers, or just even if they just want to go in the gym and have someone hold the bag while they let out some frustration on the punch bag in there. We always make sure we've at least got 3 members of staff inside the cell block at all times. Just so that the prisoners have, even if the prisoners are the only one in, just make them feel less lonely. Because I'm sure we can all, most of us haven't been to prison in this room. I'm not sure if anyone has. We can all sympathise what it must be like being in that side.
As you may be aware, I've been to prisons all over the world, and I've interviewed plenty of people, and I've seen some really horrendous situations and stuff like that. So, and conditions of cell blocks and stuff. So, it's good to see that HMP are actually doing something good. and making sure that the prisoners are safe and stuff. What have you got for them to earn themselves like a weekly wage and stuff? Do you do anything like that?
So there are jobs in the prison. So number one, the prisoners are always in charge of the cleanliness of their own cells. We make sure that they treat the cell with respect and that they're ensured that everything is clean. They can also do kitchen time, so they can actually cook meals for prisoners and also prison guards, and also laundry. So they do their own laundry. And they do earn money, and they also do get time reduced in prison for good behaviour like that.
That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Onto that question. No problem. Just while we're on the topic of obviously jobs and stuff, what is nobody afraid of what the prisoners may do to food to a prisoner that may come in for serious offences? Obviously, we won't go into the offences, but any other serious offences, and do you want to get one up on them? You're not worried that they may do something to the food, or
obviously before people, especially in the kitchen, before they're allowed to do anything like that, we do make sure that their mental state is okay and that they do not commit any other offences inside of the prison. If we feel as though they may be at risk, they would not be allowed in the kitchen at any time. Obviously, we always ensure that nothing could be done in the kitchen because there's always a guard posted in there watching, making sure. And then we also have chefs in there as well, so we do ensure nothing serious could happen.
Yeah, that I was gonna say, because obviously there's a lot of sharp knives and cutlery and
everything is assetted. Whenever kitchen time is finished, we make sure the same amount.
You do know.
Sorry, just checking emails.
Yeah, you're all right with being interviewed, yeah, mate?
Second morning.
Right.
This one's actually a new prisoner.
Yeah, no, I'm good for being interviewed, bro.
No worries.
Is that people?
Obviously, he will be remaining cuffed for your safety.
Yeah,
and
not a
also
problem.
for
I'd rather it happen as well.
Yep.
I don't agree to being
Go
filmed.
there with the shotgun out.
He can't sit down while he's in cuffs.
I don't agree to be filmed.
You don't agree?
It's no problem.
It's up to you if he's cuffed or not. It's obviously for your safety, but if you want him uncuffed.
To be quite honest, he doesn't really want to be filmed.
So, what is your name, my friending?
Me?
Yes.
Dan.
Oh, Mr. Dan, we will blurring your face if you wish this.
Say that again, sorry.
I said we will blurring your face if you wish this.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine,
Yes?
that's fine.
Okay, my friend, okay.
Dan,
Would you
do
like
want
us to
sit-
like
if
cover
I take your
voice?
cuffs off so you can sit down, is that going to make you more comfortable?
Could do, yeah. Thank you.
Alright. This is the level of trust we're giving you, mate.
Alright.
Have a little seat.
So just before we start, everyone ready to go? Yeah.
Yes. Action when you are ready, my friending.
No problem. So hello, my friend. My name is Mr. Ross Kemp. Can you introduce yourself?
Well, my name's Dan. I got sentenced here about 3-4 months ago. And yeah, I've just been dragged up here for an early release, I guess.
Okay. What was your offences? What was you charged with?
What, like, am I allowed to say that? Is this
Yeah.
It's like a.
It's up to you. It's
Is this
not
like
a problem.
kids show or anything?
No, it's a documentary. What it is, we're
Alright.
going all over the UK and Britain with a film crew just filming Ross Kemp visits prisons.
Well, this is quite tame, but I basically just. I don't know how to explain it in like a calm manner. I took some like officer to like my house, had his family there, beat his family to death in front of him, and I don't know, just like chopped off their heads and then put them on like in front of him, and then made him eat like his daughter and stuff.
Oh, okay. No problem. We'll hold that on that one. So, have you found your time in HMP at the moment?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. A couple of trades here and there. You know,
Have you got a job up in the prison, or?
Yeah, I actually do the laundry and the sometimes I sell stuff. Like
Yeah, no problem. Are you ever feared from any other inmates? You worried that maybe one day they'll turn on you or anything like
Oh
that?
yeah, mate. I run this shit. Like, I promise. I can't obviously say much, but I don't think anyone would step out of line.
Okay, no problem. And what would you be doing to them if they did step out of line?
Well, it's a bit of a situation. Obviously, the guards are here, but I guess I'd just make sure they couldn't step out of line again. Cut off the feet or something.
Okay, no problem. And how long was your sentence overall? Like, how long have you got left serving?
Left, I think it's about 120 months to 150.
Jesus Christ, that's a long time.
No, it's fine. I mean, it would have been a bit shorter, but I decided to cut off his like fingernails and like his fingers and like his eyebrows
Okay,
and stuff.
we'll
And like,
hold that. We'll hold
You
that.
don't need to go into too much detail.
We don't need to go into too
Mr.
much
Gibson.
detail of it.
I've still got them in my pocket somewhere.
Right, can
So-
we just take a break a second?
No problem. In court.
Mr. Gibson?
Yeah.
Right. I get that you're a bit open to saying, but some people might be shocked by a couple of things you're saying there, mate. And
Let's
obviously,
cut his interview here, yeah?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry that.
I mean, and another thing is, if someone from law enforcement sees this, you could get additional charges, mate. So you could end up in.
Oh, I mean, I've already been convicted and everything. Like,
yeah,
they basically stapled the proof to my door.
Incriminating yourself here, bud.
Okay, I'll calm it
Let's
down.
get him back to the cells, yeah?
So again, sorry.
Let's get him back to the cells.
Oh my
Yeah, I'll
God.
put you back in the front car.
What is this smell? Is this me or is this you, Mr. Gallagher?
That is me, mate.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, Dan, it was nice talking to you, mate. Okay.
Quickly move away, move away, move away.
Sorry,
He was freaking me out. I thought they weren't gonna live another
next
day.
time we find somebody who do just the frauding or something, because I
Yeah,
shit my
it's
pants a
it.
little bit, I'll be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Me too, a little bit, sir.
Yes, it's very scary, man. What was his name again? I forgot it. We should call
Dan, I
him the
believe.
face taker. He should take everybody's faces.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It is okay.
Yeah,
it's
it's
okay,
not a
Mr.
problem.
James.
We just got a little bit worried. You know, I've been in some serious situations, but never would have been that close to somebody that was.
See, this is what we have to
talking
deal
about
with in HMP.
Oh my goodness.
Cutting people's things off.
I like my fingernails, sir.
Yeah,
you
I like
possibly
them
cope?
too.
Maybe I should have a bit of hindsight there. Maybe I should have read the report from the psychiatrist.
No, it is okay.
Yeah.
sir. It is
Yeah,
okay.
mate, yeah.
It's okay.
Should
Just
we,
for next time.
Yeah, sorry. Should I go grab a prison guard?
Actually,
chat with one
yes.
of them?
Let's do one more, and then we must cut for today, and we will come back
Yeah.
for part 2, my friendings.
No worries. I'll grab Miss Tuna.
Very good.
Get me back in the seat.
Good, Juno, get down.
Miss
Let's do
Tuna.
this.
Cat, please don't eat the
Ross,
tuna.
what did you think about it? It was a bit scary, wasn't it?
It was a little bit, you know, intimidating. Not gonna lie to yourselves. you know,
Bro, I was sitting there on my camera and I could feel my leg getting wet and my bollock hairs were like wet. Don't know what it was, but I felt off.
There's a guy, but
Yes.
let's talk through earpieces.
I soiled myself a little bit too, sir.
Right, boys.
Yeah.
How do you think that went?
Good. Next time we come, have questions lined up.
Too late for all that, sir.
We've got this.
Bro, I literally just come to me there and then. Do you know what I mean? I was.
Now you're feeling
We
it.
get a
you're
little
feeling
bit
it. Alright,
funky.
let's go
I'm
again.
sorry.
Miss Tuna here is one of our finest female officers.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, mate.
You
Very
ready, sir?
good.
Are we all ready?
Action.
Hi, my name is Mr. Ross Kemp. I'm here at HMP. Do you want to start off by giving me your first name?
So my name is Tuna.
Okay, how long have you worked at HMP for?
It's been a good 4 or 5 months now, I think.
And how are you finding it?
It's a bit difficult sometimes being a woman in the prison with the inmates, but I do enjoy it.
Okay, do you want to go into any sort of detail of what makes it a little bit more difficult than what it was
Well,
for
prisoners, the longer they stay away from the outer world, there's only a couple female officers, and there's also just not a lot of females in the prison in general, inmate-wise, or prison officer-wise, so they start to become a bit rude.
Ah, okay. Have you ever had any threats or anything made to yourselves, or?
Oh, yes, there have been bounties put on my head and
Oh, Jesus
things
Christ.
like that.
And what's the worst thing that you've come across in the prison?
The
so far?
worst thing?
Yeah, just the worst thing that you came across.
Probably the worst thing is that I was taken forcefully hostage by an entire gang of people.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then
ended
there
there,
was a
people?
shootout eventually.
Oh, there's a shootout. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. If there was anything you could change about the HMP and the way it was ran, would you change anything at all?
I do not think that I would. There is a very solid team in HMP at the moment, so there's nothing that would be changed on that part. And I
Okay.
can't really think of anything else as well.
Okay. And what's the sort of things, like the worst things that you found in people's cells and stuff like that here in HMP?
The worst things, I mean, there's been people with shanks, and there was also a guy that somehow got a pistol in.
He
To his cell?
He got a firearm.
He got a pistol into his cell, yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What
But
was going
yeah.
on with the security side of things there? Or?
Yeah, there were not a lot of people that day, but ever since then we have upped our security measures, so things like that will not happen again.
Yeah, that's absolutely perfect. Okay. And as I said before, what could you do you reckon, going forward to make sure prisoners don't reoffend in the future? On behalf of yourself, what could you do?
Whenever they're in the prison, I always try to let them see the harsh reality of it instead of giving them, like, making them seem like this is the most amazing stay ever and making them want to come back. They have to be a bit. I just want it to be realistic to them, and that they cannot just reoffend to come back into the prison to go to the gym all day.
Yeah, I get what you're saying there. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay. Just give me 2 seconds and cut. Mr. Kyber,
Yes, sir.
I currently have to take a flight out of the city because I got to go to Mexico to go see a man about a dog over there about another production line.
Yes, very good. We will come back and film part 2, Mr. Jamie, Ricardo Jr. and Mr. Snowrings.
Yep.
Thank you very much, lovely, for your time.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
We'll show you out if
No
you want,
worries.
gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Well,
very much,
everybody,
lads.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Always welcome, fellas.
Cheers, gentlemen and ladies and gents.
No problem.
Ow.
Oh!
Someone just knocked
Oh,
me.
back inside, back inside, back inside, back inside, back inside.
Oh,
Everyone
my
inside,
God,
everyone
no.
inside.
Everyone
Oh,
inside,
my
everyone
goodness.
inside.
Oh my God, no.
Inside, Mr. Gallagher, can you do the
Everybody
body?
But I hope you
I'm
don't.
alright.
Everybody
What is
inside.
You've seen the
What is
size of my legs,
happening?
don't
I know,
Where are we
I know
going?
the Wonderwall song,
DJ.
sir, but it's not invincible links, okay? You're not invincible links. You do not have the Stella today, sir. Anybody have a
You
can
what?
of Stella? Does anybody have a can of
Because
Stella for
I
Mr. Liam
Yes,
Gallagher
yes,
so
I
he can
do,
go
I
can
do.
destroy
No, I
the
don't have
enemy?
a can of Stella.
No
Yeah, there,
alcohol
Mr.
inside of the
Gallagher, yeah.
prison.
Tuna, why have we been locked in, mate?
Does anybody
Oh,
have a
sorry,
a
I
ray
can let
gun
you
or
guys out.
anything?
Oh, the door was open.
Thank you
Oh.
very much.
Thank you very much.
Wow,
Very
gentlemen.
welcome.
Didn't we, boys?
Is it safe? Oh look, MJ getting the shot in.
Only gonna go quickly.
Run, everybody run.
Quick,
Everybody
quick.
run.
Run, huh?
To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right.
MJ, come on, my friend.
Quick,
Sorry,
guys.
but I'm very scared.
It's okay, everybody. The nice people
Alright.
are going
Let's
to
get out of
us
here. Let's get out of here before any shots go off. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let
Thank
me
you,
out.
officers.
Quick,
Stay
guys,
safe.
quick,
Cheers,
quick.
officers. See you soon.
Thank you,
Gallagher, come
officers.
This is a live scene. Everyone out, quick. Don't want anyone injured.
I'm actually
See you later.
suicidal, so I'm just gonna
Okay,
No,
Mr.
mate,
MJ,
come
can you
on.
get a couple
The
of
crowd
shots
do this.
from the
cocaine makes me
outside,
wanna
sir?
stay.
Don't do this. I'll get you
Mr.
out
Pussycat
myself.
in,
Don't
get
do
a
this.
couple
Come
of
on,
shots from
leave.
here.
Master still.
Behind you, Tune.
Get a couple
Quick,
shots.
quick.
What is happening?
I'm very scared.
Oh, hostage.
When
That
everybody...
isn't. That's not very nice. Look at that.